we continue the Abdullah Yusuf Ali translation with Suwrah to Saad, and so let's just call this C, but in the name of God, most gracious, most merciful, Saad by the Quran, by the recited, full of admonition. This is the truth. But the unbelievers are steeped in self-glory and separatism. How many generations before them did we destroy in the end? They cried for mercy when there was no longer time for being saved, so they wonder that a warner has come to them from among themselves, and the unbelievers say, this is a sorcerer telling lies. Has he made the gods into one God? Truly this is a wonderful thing. And the leaders among them go away, patiently saying, walk ye away and remain constant to your gods, for this is truly a thing designed against you. We never heard the like of this among the people of these latter days. This is nothing but a made-up tale. What? Has the message been sent to him of all persons among us? But they are in doubt concerning my message. Nay, they have not yet tasted my punishment, or have they the treasures of the mercy of thy Lord, the exalt, or have they the treasures of the mercy of thy Lord, the exalted in power, the granter of bounties without measure, or have they the dominion of the heavens and the earth and all between? If so, let them mount up with ropes and means to reach that end. But there will be put to flight even a host of confederates before them were many who rejected messengers, the people of Noah, and Ad and Pharaoh, the Lord of Stakes, and Thamud, and the people of Lot, and the companions of the wood. Such were the confederates, not one of them, but rejected the messengers. But my punishment came justly and inevitably on them. These today only wait for a single mighty blast, which, when it comes, will brook no delay. They say, our Lord, hasten to us our sentence, even before the day of account. Have patience at what they say, and remember our servant David, the man of strength, for he ever turned to God. It was we that made the hills declare in unison with him our praise at eventide and at break of day, and the birds gathered in assemblies, all with him did turn to God. We strengthened his kingdom and gave him wisdom and sound judgment in speech and decision. Has the story of the disputants reached thee? Behold, they climbed over the wall of the private chamber when they entered the presence of David, and he was terrified of them. They said, fear not, we are two disputants, one of whom has wronged the other. Decide now between us with truth. Treat us not with injustice, but guide us to the even path. This man is my brother. He has 99 ewes, and I have one. Yet he says, commit her to my care, and is moreover harsh to me in speech. David said, he has undoubtedly wronged thee in demanding thy ewe to be added to his ewes. Many truly are the partners in business who wrong each other. So, not so do those who believe and work deeds of righteousness. And how few are they? And David gathered that we had tried him, and he asked forgiveness of his Lord, fell down bowing in prostration, and turned to God in repentance. Falalakan falamaka besuwalena ajadeka ilane aje wa inna kathiran min alqulata iliyamgi Ba'dum ala ba'din illadhina amanu wa amilu salihati wa qalilum ma hum wa dhanna Dawudu annama fatatahu fastaghfara rabbahu wa qarrara and one prostrating the 7 points facing Mecca. So we forgave him this lapse. He enjoyed indeed a near approach to us and a beautiful place of return. O David, we did indeed make thee vicegerent on earth, so judge thou between men in truth and justice, nor follow thou the lust of thy heart, for they will mislead thee from the path of God. For those who wander astray from the path of God is a penalty grievous, for that they forgot the day of account. Not without purpose did we create heaven and earth, and all between, that were the thought of unbelievers, but woe to the unbelievers because of the fire of hell. Shall we treat those who believe and work deeds of righteousness the same as those who do mischief on earth? Shall we treat those who guard against evil the same as those who turn aside from the right? So no prejudice. It's all about how much do they believe and do. Here is a book which we have sent down unto thee full of blessings, that they may meditate on its signs, and that men of understanding may receive admonition. To David we gave Solomon for son. How excellent in our service ever did he turn. Contrary to some of the stories that people say. Behold, there were brought before him at eventide coursers of the highest breeding and swift of foot, and he said, truly do I love the love of good with a view to the glory of my Lord, until the sun was hidden in the veil of night. Bring them back to me. Then began he to pass his hand over their legs and their necks, and we did try Solomon. We placed on his throne a body without life, but he did turn to us in true devotion. He said, O my Lord, forgive me and grant me a kingdom which, it may be, suits not another after me, for thou art the granter of bounties without measure. Then we subjected the wind to his power, to flow gently to his order, whithersoever he willed, as also the evil ones, including every kind of builder and diver, as also others bound together in fetters. Such are our bounties, whether thou bestow them on others, or withhold them, no account will be axed. And he enjoyed indeed a near approach to us and a beautiful place of final return. Commemorate our servant Job. Behold, he cried to his Lord, the evil one has afflicted me with distress and suffering. The command was given, strike with thy foot, here is water, wherein to wash, cool and refreshing, and water to drink. And we gave him back his people and doubled their number as a grace from ourselves, and a thing for commemoration for all who have understanding, and taken thy hand, a little grass, and strike therewith, and break not thy oath. Truly we found him full of patience and constancy. How excellent in our service ever did he turn to us, and commemorate our servants Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob, possessors of power and vision, Verily we did choose them for a special purpose, proclaiming the message of the hereafter. They were in our sight truly of the company of the elect and the good, and commemorate Ishmael, Elisha, and Ezekiel. Each of them was of the company of the good. This is a message of admonition. And verily for the righteous is a beautiful place of return, gardens of eternity, whose doors will ever be open to them. Therein will they recline at ease. Therein can they call at pleasure for fruit in abundance and delicious drink, and beside them will be chaste women restraining their glances, companions of equal age. Such is the promise made to you for the day of account. Truly such will be our bounty to you. It will never fail, yea, such, but for the wrongdoers will be an evil place of return. Hell, they will be burned therein, an evil bed, and ye to lie on. Yea, such, then shall they taste it, a boiling fluid, and a fluid dark, murky, intensely cold, and other penalties of a similar kind to match them. Here is a troop rushing headlong with you, no welcome for them. Truly they shall burn in the fire. The followers shall cry to the best leaders. Nay, ye too, no welcome for you. It is ye who have brought this upon us. Now evil is this place to stay in. They will say, our Lord, whoever brought this upon us, add to him a double penalty in the fire. And they will say, what has happened to us, that we see not men whom we used to number among the bad ones? Didn't we treat them as such in ridicule, or have our eyes failed to perceive them? Truly, that is just and fitting. The mutual recriminations of the people of the fire say, truly I am a warner. No God is there but the one God, supreme and irresistible, the Lord of the heavens and the earth, and all between, exalted in might, able to enforce his will, forgiving again and again. Say that is a message supreme above all, from which ye do turn away. No knowledge have I of the chiefs on high when they discuss matters among themselves. Only this has been revealed to me, that I am to give warning plainly and publicly. Behold, thy Lord said to the unfallen angels, I am about to create man from clay. The unfallen angels are a different material than the fallen angels and the physically incarnated, hence the clay beings. When I have fashioned him into proportion, and breathed into him of my spirit, fall ye down in obeisance unto him. So the angels prostrated themselves, all of them together. Not so Iblis, the devil. He was haughty and became one of those who reject faith. God said, O Iblis, Diabolos, what prevents thee from prostrating thyself to one whom I have created with my hands? Art thou haughty, or art thou one of the high and mighty ones? Iblis said, I am better than he. Thou createst me from fire, and him thou createst from clay. God said, then get thee out from here, for thou art rejected, accursed, and my curse shall be on thee till the day of judgment. Iblis said, O my Lord, give me then respite till the day the dead are raised. God said, respite then is granted thee till the day of the time appointed. Iblis said, then by thy power I will put them all in the wrong, except thy servants amongst them sincere and purified by thy grace. God said, then it is just and fitting, and I say what is just and fitting, that I will certainly fill hell with thee, and those who follow thee, everyone. Say no reward do I ask of you for this, nor am I a pretender. This is no less than a message to the worlds. And ye shall certainly know the truth of it after a while. And it wasn't that each of these was created out of something different and that made them inherently whatever, but the fire beings and the humans among the clay beings, they took on their choice. And what happened with their choice is, up there. But we see that there's a spiritual warfare. So just because we're incarnated in physical bodies doesn't mean that these physical that we don't have our unique spiritual side.